All right, we up in the building. Greetings, family. Greetings in the name of His and Her Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Empress Rosera Menin. Yes, family. One perfect balance. Yes. Oh man, I know we a little behind the clock. That's on me though. That's definitely on me. Putting in the work on the road, man. Putting in the work on the road. But Confessions of a Teenager. Everybody kept asking, when we gonna hear from the children? When we gonna hear from the young ladies? When we gonna hear from those who are involved directly? Well, tonight we gonna hear directly some confessions of a teenager. So go tell a friend to tell a friend. If you have children, if you have family, has little ones, teenagers, preteens, and maybe having a few challenges, tell them to tune in tonight on Politically Incorrect, where we are addressing this week. We've been focusing a bit on the family. Focus on the family because family is the first institution that we got to deal with. Monday, we dealt with it collectively as a whole, as a family, in terms of relationship between men and women. Wednesday, we dealt more personal with the abuse that goes on in families and who suffers the most, which everybody loses when the family feuds. And today, we're going to hear from the most precious aspect of a family, the little ones. So go tell a friend and tell a friend. If you're now tuning in, make sure you log on, subscribe, and click the notification bell to click on all. Otherwise, they'll pick and choose which ones you get. If you're on Facebook, please like the page or follow the page, but definitely click on the all notifications as well so you can receive those links when we're coming up to drop the science. So yeah, though. Anyhow, without going further into that, go tell a friend and tell a friend. Tonight. I mean, this young lady is such a brilliant young lady. So then you wonder, damn, like how they get caught up is just so amazing. It's so easy. I mean, even her brushes with close death and other things, and she only 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, though, we get to hear it live tonight, family. So it's almost a bit sad, really. And I won't give too many details about this particular young lady for a number of reasons. But it takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a village to abuse one. And it also takes a village to help reach and heal one. You see what I'm saying? So let's, as a village, let us come together tonight for a special, or probably one of the most special episodes we have ever really dealt with. Let's deal with it for sure. So having said that, Shalom, Shabbat for my brothers and sisters observing the Sabbath today. Give thanks and praise. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Salam alaikum to Islamic community. Y'all already know. Ashe Hotep to my conscious crew. Namaste to those practicing that particular faith. And without question, Rastafari. Haile Selassie to my Rasta brethren and sister, and to everybody else tuning in, love and light to you, love and light. So, Confessions of a Teenager. Go tell a friend and tell a friend. That's where we're going tonight. And I got a special video, and I want to definitely want to thank the Fade family for making this one possible. That's where we got this, man, and
Shana,
it's so timely.
School again. Hurry up!
Yes, see that me do. I want to see you.
Like a picnic. Are you a mother or me a mother?
We see about that.
Okay.
This is timely, family.
If you have manners if you have manners when your mother talks to your little girl.
Timely, man.
Whoa, yeah.
Magic flute, dance with the devil, family. Listen to the message, family.
She's 11, but she dancing with the devil. Mama tell her no fear run down man, but she never had. The band was 7 to 7. Mama works so hard to send your school to get your lesson, but she gone with Jack and him friend them. Mama tell her what the way them guys address you. She gets so biased, deal with her mother on that level. Then she step out at the yard, nobody don't know where she settle, yo. She never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I picked up place up everywhere in the town. I know my mother can't sleep. Little picking if you listen sometime. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Now the pedophile gone from the gun. Nobody don't know where she neither drop down. In a job yard, the police lock down. Evidence where we feel
Serious.
our mother drop down. Can't just blame it on the picnic them alone. Pedophile a call and I text them phone. Big man of it in the children's zone. Just leave the little children them alone.
Leave them alone, man. Leave the little children alone, man. Serious.
From last week. I pick up place up everywhere in the zone. I know my mother can't sleep. They could kick it if it sometime. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Sing again. She's 11, but she dancing with the devil. Mama tell her no fear run down man, but she never had it. The pandy goes 7 to 7. Mama wakes so hard, we send you school, we get the lesson, boy. She gone with that guy named friend them. Mama tell her what the way them guys are dressing. She gets so wise, Taros deal with her mother on that level. Then she step out of the yard, nobody know where she sick to you. She never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up place up everywhere in the zone. I know why mother can't see.
Serious.
They could pick in if you listen sometime. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up place up everywhere in the zone. I know why mother can't sleep. They could begin and be listen sometime.
Yay. Yes, family.
You feel listening to your mother.
Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Serious tune right here, man.
You feel listening to your mother sometime.
Serious, man. Children need more than advocates, man. Serious, family. Serious. Yo, check that out when y'all get a chance, man. That tune right there, man. Yeah, I mean, it's so fitting. So fitting. Now, I don't know, the situation in this environment is such, right, that it's a bit sensitive. So I just try to reach out. Let me see if hopefully I get that response and hopefully everything is all right. Is that kind of situation. I mean, I actually visited the place recently and it sensitive. So we give it a minute and see how it happens. Confession of a teenager. I could say this if nothing else. You know, my heart goes out to the youths, man. They really brave. They going through so much, and it's like, and nobody paying attention. Like the youths just on their own on the peripheral, and a lot of them are making some unwise decisions. I know a lot of unwise decisions at an early age that will produce a different kind of fruit. So we definitely got to do what we got to do to keep them safe and keep them out of harm's way. Now, like I said, we dealt with the family on Monday. We spoke about the abuse on Wednesday. And again, the one thing that kept coming up was communication. Communication. You kept hearing that echo. Even today, I heard someone was even explaining to me how a family member was grooming them to prepare them for that particular pass of abuse. But, you know, it worked out. Well, technically, when they shared that information, with an adult, the adult advised them. The problem is the advice they got when they went and shared that was, don't tell your father. And I mean, not to put it out there, but again, see, so when the youths come to adults, when they're having their challenges and they try to reach out and they say, well, let me see if I can talk to somebody and get some help, get some direction. This is the kind of direction they're getting. Again, that video has been circulating recently on social media with the young man and the sister with the multiple children and whatnot. And I've gotten a bunch of other videos since then. Like, I don't know if somebody else had them keeping back and waiting to just release them. I've gotten several videos recently, depicting the same kind of scenario. And yeah, man, right now, family, like I said, it's that kind of situation. So all we could do really is look for solutions within the problem and recognize that this affects all of us on many levels. So let us try to identify what are some of the causes, some of the triggers, and see if we could get this thing, we call it breaking generational curse, break the generational curse, break the cycle. Let's break the cycle, break the silence and break the cycle, because it's a perpetuating thing. So all we could do is just trust and, will that it will work out once we put our minds to it and stay faithful to it. I also wanted to open up tonight. Let me go ahead and do that first and give my family here some time to get it together, considering the situation. When I tell you it's sensitive. I would like to say so much, but only because it's young people involved and it's so hard and I don't want to even say shameful, really, but it is a shame. We, as a society, have failed our loved ones. Joel, I see you. I see you, Guyana. We lock in. I like it. Shout out to all my family in Guyana, especially Demerara, home of the revolution. Y'all already know, man, it coursing through the veins. All the indigenous people, the Maroons and the Moors. Definitely got to shout out the family. Christy, I see you. Peace to you too, family. How can we help the youths? We're going to get into that in a minute for sure. Maria, I see you. Daffodil, y'all already know, man. John Wick in the building, so y'all don't play around. We got John Wick in the building. Sonia, I see you too. Anika, I give thanks, man. We hope that all is well with the family and the loved ones as well. Shout out to Ashley while we at it. Jackie, I see you, family. Give thanks and praise. Natasha, Auntie Faye, and, security. I see Black Lion Security in the building. Y'all know who y'all are. And you got to call names. I see you, Monica. But Shalom, I see you too, Phil. All is well. Thanks for your support last night. Nah, brother, we good, man. Last night was a success for those who were there, for sure. Maroon for life. The Maroons for life. That's why we got to take care of the loved ones, man, and pass on this knowledge. You see, everybody talking this get together back to Africa, but the reality is they ain't talking sovereignty and restoration. We get to reparation down the line, but we need to restore that which was taken first, man. Blessed Sabbath to you too, brother. I see you. Bertram Rastafari. Well, listen here, family. Like I said, I just called to make sure that, everything was still a green light, and I'm waiting to see the response, but I ain't see any response. Nevertheless, I want to put this up here, post this link real quick in the chat. I just post the link in the chat for those who want to come on in and speak on the Monday or the Wednesday night events, or even to share something tonight, a positive word for the youth, ideas for the youth. Because when I was listening to this young lady earlier, I heard part of the story before, but hearing this information about even her being admitted into Black Rock, her parents signing it into Black Rock, well, they didn't really sign her in to get any of this injection stuff and all that. She had a situation at home where she admit, I might have been a bit wrong, and I started overreacting today, and I kind of got out of hand and started yelling and getting on a kind of wild way. And, basically they call it, and they call the police. Police don't really have training to deal with the situation. They do what they always do, pass on this in terms of Black Rock or GIS. So she told me she calmed down and whatnot, went to Black Rock. What happened next, though? Calm and cool, you're instructed to bend over. This injection will make you feel better. And despite the fact that you're showing no symptom, no sign of aggression, not behaving out of orderly, nothing like that. She said, I was cool. I was just breathing. And they told me to bend over and whatnot. And they gave her that injection. The one that they give the children that go Black Rock. Now, I ain't saying there may not be more to the story. Come on, don't jump out there saying I don't know the details. I'll let her tell it once she's here. But she still get pain in that spot, though. Says she used to get a lot of pain in that same location with that needle, and ever so often it bothers, an injection. But there's pain. And there are a lot of things we could look at. Family, there's lots of things that we do and we don't get right within the system. People say you always burn the system. Family, we are the system. We are the system. Like it or not. We make up everything that happens around us is what we allow and what we don't allow, what we turn a blind eyes to, what we act like don't exist, when it is right staring us in the face. When it's staring us in the face. A lot of our children, especially young ladies, the young men too, don't get tired with it. I think they say we spend a lot more time focusing on young ladies than the young men. You would hear stories very seldom about young men, but there are stories about young men. But you definitely hear a lot of stories about the young ladies. A lot. Too many. And it's always a situation where there's some degree of abuse. I guess for a young man, being abused is a bit different. You may not want to come forward and tell nobody, well, yeah, actually, my mother's boyfriend or the priest at the Sunday school or the Boy Scout leader or one of the camp coordinators. I keep telling you, man, I've been to a few of these camps recently, and an I is an I, a T is a T. And you can notice a certain trend, which is funny, no pun intended, but you can see a trend. I'm not saying that this is what happens. I'm saying is that, well, I see a trend. The point is, a young man may be a little bit more reserved and not want to come forward and speak on something that happened because society is, is a man though. So to tell somebody that somebody kind of did something wrong, modifying the body and mind with whatever that injection, man. I that's why I said anyhow, we'll see how it goes. But anyhow, I posted the link tonight for the live. If you're interested in coming on and sharing briefly, the link is there. It works better with Chrome, just for the record. Those who watching on YouTube and those who watching on Facebook, both my personal page and the politically incorrect page, the link should be visible as well. Times change. We on it, guys. That's right. I told someone earlier that this particular group is the special ops group. This is the special ops group. This is the ones that deal with the, when you got the Army, you got your Air Force, you got everybody. Then you got what they call the Navy SEALs, right? Or the special ops, the ones that especially go and deal with special things, whatever Black Lion is for. Special ops operations, the operations that nobody else can really deal with. We on it though. We on it. But like I said, man, it is that kind of situation. We're gonna give a call and see what happened. And see what's what. Okay, I'm going straight to voicemail. Well, I trust that all is well. I hope that all is well. It wasn't fully well earlier, but let's just trust and pray that all is well. This is crazy as it is. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Device not connected. If you're there, you're going to have to use Chrome to plug in. If you can hear me, you have to use it on Chrome to plug in. All right. And when if you're going to come in, which is not a problem, do me a favor and not post your name, just for the sake of the fact that you might be young. If you are young, under a certain age, we'll keep you anonymous for some degree, but feel free to do so if you desire to do so. There's a greater stigma attached to men or boys being abused, so there's less inclined to speak on it, but it's just as real for them. Even worse, because they don't feel comfortable speaking about it. That's sad. And that's the truth, Andrea. That is the truth. That is a truth. It's unfortunate, but I mean, like I said, I know people who will become adults and they wait till they're adults in their 50s to then speak about atrocities that happen right here in Barbados in schools by men of the church who are being paraded all across the scene as this, these different individuals. And for a man in his 50s to come out and talk about when he was in school and how this teacher at the time would have done some, and this is crazy. Like, I admire his courage, first of all, for coming out at 50 plus years old, very successful man, his career, done extremely well for himself. To come out and speak on things like that is like, and he said the reason why he did it because he recognized how they're promoting this individual, and he's liable to probably be still doing it to other individuals. He said, I couldn't sit back, man. I had to come out and say something. I had to come and say something. So that's one of the reasons, man. And like I said, Confessions of a Teenager. When I heard this young lady earlier, what she was telling me, it was one of them things where, man, it was like, whoa, like even being homeless to some degree. A lot of parents sometimes feel that if they put their child out, that'll teach them a lesson. You're in my house, you ain't listening to me, but I can put you out. Okay, so let me get this straight. The solution to that is just to bag this stuff up and drop it at the side of the road and send them on their merry way and trust that, they'll figure it out as they go along. Nah, man, nah. I see you, Joyette. Why they even injected her? I guess what she said was that they told her that, this will make her feel better. And so, although she was warned, and the irony is this though, she said that her grandmother had warned her, listen, tell them people you don't want that. Just tell them you don't want that. And again, despite the fact that you would think that you only get that when you act up. Nah, apparently not. But anyhow, let's see how the night unfolds, family. As a parent has to teach, we as parents have to teach our children about good and bad touch. Once that is done, the boys and the girls will taught. This has to be instilled from a very early age. We have some sound advice here from one parent. I know a lot of y'all be asking me for the link, then I put it up, and then y'all type messages. Kiki, I see you. Jillian, I see you too. Greetings, family. Blessings to each and every one. Irvin, I see you. Yeah, I agree, family. You got to talk to the children, man. You definitely got to get to them early and drop that science, man. But I'm not reaching our guest tonight. Like I said, I really hope all is well, and I know that all wasn't well. I definitely got to make some calls to some of the females that deal with the little ones. See what's going on. But that situation there is so critical, so crucial right now. It is basically heartbreaking. Too much is, it's a heavy the head that wears the crown, right? It's a much knowledge. With much knowledge comes much sorrow. And at first I didn't understand it, but I could see why. Because the things I know right now, right? And as I sit here to you contemplating, man, just, say it, man. I can't. I really can't. And I can't, not because I don't want to, because there are children involved. And I know that we as a people, right? We as a people have failed our children and the society as a whole, man. And ain't nobody care. That's why Monday, I can't wait till Monday, Politically Incorrect. It's going to be a firestorm. I'm telling you. This week was family, so we dealt with it differently. We ain't calling names, we ain't addressed certain issues, social issues, stuff going on. But you see, Monday, I'm a bit concerned with the situation. Like I said, knowing the details, I'm a bit concerned, but what can I do at this point other than trust that the universe would take care. They say God takes care of fools and children, right? I sincerely hope that's the case in this case, really, and all is still balanced. There's nothing else we could do till then. But anyhow, so let me just push in the clutch real quick then and address something else while we're here. So for those who may not be aware, let me go ahead and pull this up. Hang on. Let me go ahead and pull this up. For those who may not be aware, can I zoom in on this? Let me see. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can zoom in on this and make it larger. Yeah. Yeah. For those of you who may not know, in other news, I really hate to mention this, but I think it's relevant. Telma Barry, I see you. Good night, brethren. Gemma, how are you? Just know, Gemma. Just know, Gemma. Just know next week, we can talk about that because that's relative to what's going on in your circle as well. And give thanks for that. I don't know if y'all are aware of this though. In other news, really quick. Just, and I wouldn't do this normally, but I can do this now. Let me go share the window. I was saving this, but yeah, though, y'all aware, right, that in Barbados right now, health officials have reportedly, they're saying brace for a surge in COVID-19 cases on the heels of the Krapova climax, the climax that took place a couple of days ago. The climax of Krapova, information reaching CBC News indicates the latest dashboard to be released today could register over 700 new cases. Now, we ain't getting into whether people accept, don't accept, believe it, don't exist, and all this other stuff. Focus on the stage that's being set. You know, when you're having a pantomime, there's something called theatrics and props. But when you go to see the pantomime, there's theatrics and props. There's lighting, sound effects, there's the costumes, there's props on the stage, and everything works together for the pantomime. Well, they say that brace, man. I heard somebody recently say take the loving and breeze, right? I heard somebody say take the loving and breeze. They don't care about nobody think. Don't give a ram go. Let's take my name out your business. What the song goes? I don't know the words, but we're gonna find out now if we're gonna be breezing or bracing, because clearly something is amiss. They already start talking about it. They talk about the different variants, Omicron, BA4 and BA5. Next thing you hear about BA Baracus and the 18. But this right here. Y'all remember Boris Johnson? The Prime Minister of England that just resigned? Well, yeah, a few of the things that caused him to resign was that he was caught breaking protocols several times. For example, having parties despite protocols, not wearing a mask occasionally, and also, making poor decisions when it comes to the whole thing. Y'all seeing a trend? Any similarities? The question is, will our prime servant have to resign also? Will they have a review asking questions? Why were you not in protocol? Would they be such a thing? Or did they just, was it really relaxed? Was it relaxed? What does it say exactly? Who does it apply to? How does it apply? Will this be an investigation? Who knows? Who knows? The question is, like I said, do y'all see the theatrics being put in place? Some doctors, meanwhile, are reporting a significant uptick in patients complaining for flu-like symptoms. But many people are not coming forward for official testing for the virus. And guess what, family? I don't give a ram. Go up when the body think. I know that we ain't got to take the party and brace. Enjoy the party and brace. Enjoy the party and brace. Brace. Remember, COVID-like parties more than anybody else. You remember those words? COVID-like party more than you. Corbin like a fat real bad. Y'all remember them words? Corbin love a fat, man. It's a Corbin love a fat. I remember them words, man. But anyhow, I can't actually say that I am not concerned about this situation, but it is definitely on my mind. Look like I can go and mobilize a team and hit the road. It looks so. It looks so. Yeah. Heavy the head that wears the crown. Anyhow, family, remember again, they give you everything you need to keep you distracted while everything else goes on behind smoke and mirrors. But tonight was really confession of a teenager, and like I said, this was going to be a heart-wrenching something. But like I said, the situation in that environment was a bit sensitive, and other things are currently going on regarding other situations. You can't make this stuff up. Like I mean, if there wasn't minors involved, right? If there weren't minors involved, I would gladly share this. I mean, but right now it is a great concern. But those who here on live, I see y'all. So y'all already know how we do after dark and the things we got to go and investigate. So it looked like it's going to be one of them situations. So I sincerely think it's going to be one of them situations. So might as well go and suit up. Just go suit up. Just go suit up. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a few. I don't think I'm gonna stay on here for much longer. We have to go and look into this, because if we don't save them from the dangers they put themselves in, sometimes we read them on the news, man. And I would hate to. Haitian represents. Okay. I just passed on Facebook and fell on this live. Sac passe, mebule. Jah is the best, though. I give thanks, my Haitian people, right through. It's only this afternoon I was talking about Haiti, only today I was talking about Haiti and the revolution. And I said that we in the Caribbean failed to follow in the footsteps of Haiti. When Haiti had that, when Haiti was so successful in their revolution, we were supposed to follow suit, not turn a blind eye. And we turn a blind eye, and what happened? They persecute Haiti for years, centuries afterwards, and kept us in full oppression, 100. But had we all backed Haiti and did the same thing, we would have been out this mess a long time ago. Long time ago. So definitely shout out to the Haitian people. The Haitian revolution will always be your victory. Give thanks. I mean, loving it. And I give thanks, admin, for that identification. Definitely give thanks to you for doing the marvelous work that you do always, man. You are invaluable, sis. Like, I can't even speak it into words. Things you do behind the scene that don't nobody know about. You are indeed the daughter of the Most High. For sure. Without question. And I salute you. Salute you for sure. This situation on my mind, though, kind of heavy, so I gotta figure this one out. Maybe I can call the mother while I'm doing a live and see how that goes, right? Boy. Even that, yeah, I can call her. Let me call her and see. Let me call her and see. Can't believe this, boy. I mean, you cannot make this stuff up. All right, family. I'm going to do something here a little unorthodox, right? So please bear with me. Only because the situation is what it is. Only because it's what it is. Wait. Okay. Okay. Everything for a reason. Mabule. I give thanks, man. I give thanks. I see you. I see you. I see you. I give thanks, family. You know, whoever you are, your family over there, whether you live in Haiti or you live outside of Haiti. Haiti, not Haiti, but Haiti. It's original Hispanic. All that we know how it go. We give thanks for you. We give thanks, man. And be just for the record though, this platform is on live Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at 8 p.m. Usually at 8. We came on a little late tonight, but definitely usually at 8. And yeah, we have a page, or Facebook page. You can like it, subscribe, share it with your friends. And there's plenty of content to go through and look up. Not just dealing with Barbados or the Caribbean, but African people in the world as a whole. So we give thanks. Tonight we're supposed to be dealing with the confessions of a teenager, the horrific story of this young lady's journey from being lost to found, because she has indeed found herself. She's currently looking for a job. She has an interview next week, which I'm excited about as well. Compliments to BAP. Give thanks to BAP as always. Barbados Youth Action Program. Yes, BAP. And so, like I said, that situation when I left off was a bit, unsettled, but now I'm not hearing anything and all communications seem to be shut off. Yeah, cool. No problem. We'll follow, cuz. All right, family. I'm here living in Barbados as well. Oh, you in Barbados? Okay. Well, wait. We got a link then. We got a link. You know, the people are Subtle Street. You all know who we are. For sure. It's funny though, because like I said, I can't sit here and be that comfortable knowing what's going on in the back of my mind and trying to be cool with it, like George Bush on 9/11. You know, the situation is serious, man. It's a serious situation, and I really hoping for a sign here of good something positive. But yeah. All right. Anyhow, family, if you want to connect with us on WhatsApp, feel free to do so. Haitian family, we have a WhatsApp group. The number is 838-8253 if you're in Barbados. If you're outside of Barbados, the area code is 246-838-8253. Feel free to tell a friend and share the word for sure. Anyhow, Black Lion, yeah, I give thanks, security. We in the building, man. So here we're going to do, family, though. Before I move off from here right now, what time is it? I'm going to give it a few more seconds and see. A few more minutes and see. But definitely, I know who we are. I know y'all know who you are. You know who I'm referring to. But organize yourself accordingly to move. So it's that sort of thing. My life here. I cannot make this up. But we give thanks though for all those coming in. Alex, I see you. I was told, right, never to push certain things, man. But this story would have definitely been a message for all of us. And the thing is, she's so clear on what needs to be done to help young people. It's like the young people know what to do, They really know what to do. But because of trauma and events that have taken place and abuse at the hands of adults, whether directly or indirectly, they start to deviate. And when they get, like I said, a bit rebellious and whatnot, they then put themselves in a greater danger, despite the fact that they didn't put themselves on that path. The problem is adults, rather than being empathetic, tend to want to rule with fear and not rule with respect. But respect is something that you earn. So you got to earn it. But see, when you lose that respect, you lose everything, man. You lose it all. So I really hate to have to rush off tonight. I really wanted to get into this. I was really hoping that I would at least be able to reach by now. I'm not reaching, and that's... So like I said, I'm going to make a little split right here. What I'm going to do before I go, though, I'm going to play that tune again. Like I said, I felt that was very, very, very...
China!
Yeah.
I want to you.
Like a picnic. Are you a mother or me a mother?
Well, let's say from the beginning, family. This joint right here, family, is indeed
You're late for school again.
timely.
You just say that me I do. I want to you.
Like a picnic. Are you a mother or me a mother?
We see about that.
Okay.
Tell a friend and tell a friend,
If
family.
you have manners in it, if you have manners when your mother talks to you, little girl.
Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Aye, this is some time, yeah. Boom. She's 11, but she dancing with the devil. Mama tell her no fear run down man, but she never, yeah. The one day was 7 to 7. Mama works so hard to send your school to get a lesson, but she gone with Jack and him friend them. Mama tell her what the way them guys address you. She gets so boisterous, deal with them at up on that level. Then she step out at the yard, nobody no know where she settle, yo. She never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up yes up everywhere in a town. I know why mother can't sleep. They could pick in every little sometime. Yeah. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Yeah. Whoa. Now the pedophile gone from the run. Nobody no know where she neither jack down. In a junkyard, the police locked down. Evidence we reveal our mother jack down. Can't just let me and the picnic them alone. Pedophile a call and I text them phone. Big man no be in a the children zone. Just leave the little children them alone. Mama said she never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up yes up everywhere in a the town. I know her mother can't sleep. Little beginning little sometime. Yeah. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Yeah. Sing again. She's 11, but she dancing with the devil. Mama tell her no fear run down man, but she never had. Up on the road 7 to 7. Mama works so hard, we send your school, we get a lesson, but she gone with Jack and him friend them. Mama tell her what the way them guys address you. She gets so boisterous, deal with her mother on that level. Then she step out at the yard, nobody no know where she settle, yo. She never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up yes up everywhere in a the town. I know why mother can't sleep. They could pick in every little sometime. Yeah. You feel listen to your mother sometime. Yeah. Whoa. Never know she would not come back home. She gone from last week. I pick up yes up everywhere in a the town. I know why mother can't sleep. They could begin every listen sometime. Yeah. You feel listening to your mother sometime. Yeah. Whoa. You feel listening sometime. Yeah. You feel listening to your mother sometime.
Yes, man. Listen to your mother sometimes, man. Listen, Rastafari, I give thanks, man. I just spoke to one of the young ladies' mother. Just got some information. Definitely got to hit the road. Man, look. They say heavy the head that weighs the crown. Anyhow, family, I gotta go. I gotta go deal with this. All right. Anyhow, give thanks, family. Blessings to each and every one of you. Love and light. Thanks for the energy to support. Give thanks for all the kinetic energy and the prayers going with us as we go and handle the work, do job work just Jah works. And you know, there's a story in the Bible that says when a shepherd, you know, he has his flock and he has 100 sheep, and you know, say they lose one, and he'll leave the other one, and he'll go after that one that missing. Fam, you gotta save our youths, man, and we just gotta do what we gotta do, and it's that simple. You know, I heard her mother voice just now. I could hear the heaviness in her heart, and it's anger as well. I admit that, and I understand her anger, and I understand the frustration. I do, but sometimes that anger and frustration comes out and be part of the problem, and we don't recognize the damage that does. And I'm not making no excuse for youth and their behavior, like the video of the young lady, but where did that lead her? You know, and nah, though. 11 Light family, Bertram, I give thanks family, Rastafari guidance right through Eleanor. I wish you were closer. I wish you were closer. If you were with family, y'all family, I would tell y'all where to meet me. But if you on the road family, call me. I getting ready to head outside. Y'all know who y'all are, man. We gonna link up and we gonna move from there. Anyhow, family, keep on keeping on, brother. I give thanks, man. And sorry for cutting it so short tonight. Monday, we got a full house Monday. You do not want to miss this. Plus, I have a new friend. I actually can't even call her friend because she feel like family. That's such a familiar spirit. Warrior, and ready to roll. ready to roll and ready to work. That's the thing. And that information that she's going to bring to the table, I'm telling you all, family, Monday is going to be fire. I won't even call her name now. You'll see that probably Sunday or Monday. But let's just say it has a lot to do with the Auditor General, Office of the Auditor General. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. So, fire and brimstone. Anyhow, family, y'all be good. Thanks for keeping, the NG flowing. Kevin, I see you too, brother. Give thanks. It's always good to see Big Kev in the house, but we gotta go and deal with the situation. So, at least last the first Empress was there, man, and family. One perfect balance, man. We're gonna deal with this. I will keep y'all posted. If I might even do a live from the. As a matter of fact, I might even do a live direct from my Facebook on the road. I don't know if I can link. Matter of fact, I probably can link it to StreamYard. I'll see how it goes. You play it by ear. But we're going on the road, family. We're going to link up. Blessed love. Y'all have a beautiful night. And remember again, love and light always, 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 always. Scramble.